Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Tafsir series. This is Surah 95, Surah At-Tin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين بلى وأنا ذلك من الشاهدين. So there's actually a reply to this surah, and we'll talk about what this reply is. So watch till the end to understand how to reply to the question that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked us at the end. Okay, وَالتِّينِ وَالزَّيْتُونِ, by the fig and the olive. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins by taking an oath, so mentioning these things and reminding us of how important they are, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's message that He's going to say after is going to be very, very important. So wattini was zaytun, by the fig, which was that fruit, and the olive was zaytun, the olive tree, and the blessings of the olive tree. The olive oil that come out of the tree was used in almost everything. So it's very, very important. Waturi sinin, and by the Mount Sinai. This was the mountain that Prophet Musa alayhi salam talked to Allah on. This was a very, very important mountain, and it was a mountain known by all the people. It was a very famous mountain. وَهَذَا الْبَلَدِ الْأَمِينَ, and by this secure city, Mecca. So let's take a pause here and think. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking an oath by these three things. The fig and the olive tree, which, by the way, used to travel all across the land. So from Jerusalem, from the different places, and it used to be one of those things that gets traded and sold because those are very, very important things. Almost everybody had them in their house. Everybody knows exactly what it is. Okay, وَهَذَا الْبَلَدِ الْأَمِينَ, and this safe city, and the mountain, وَطُورِ سِينِينَ. So people know that mountain, they see that mountain, they know it's important. People know this city and they know that it's safe, right? If we remember back to the story of the elephant, when the elephants tried to attack the Kaaba, who protected it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected it from attack. So this was a safe city, and everybody knew that. So now that we know all of these things, we have to pay very careful attention to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to say next. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. We have certainly created the human being in the best form. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of all of these things, right? He created the fig and the olive, and we know the importance and we know the blessings of it. He created the mountain that Musa alayhi salam spoke to Allah with, and the book of the Torah was revealed to Musa on that mountain. And He is the one who protected the city of Mecca. So Allah, the creator and protector of all of these things, is also now telling us that He created us in the best form. He is the ultimate creator. He is the one who created everything and everyone. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us the best form. We cannot improve on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's design. We are already made in the best form. So we had the best form, and then what happened? ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ سَافِلِينَ. And then we can also become the lowest of the low. We can become from the worst forms. How? How does this happen? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us the best form. So how do we become the lowest of the low? What does this mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right now is talking about the people who end up in the fire of Jahannam. That burning fire, the lowest of the low, is a deep lowness. What does that mean? It means the people who did sins and disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and didn't do what was asked of them. And that's what became the lowest of the low. Except, good news, إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ فَلَهُمْ أَجْرٌ غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ. Except for those people who become Muslim, who believe and do righteous deeds, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. For them is a great reward, غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ, without interruption. It never stops. They continue to get that good reward. And this is talking about Jannah. So if you don't want to be from the lowest of the low, you'll be saved if you are believing and you're doing good deeds. So remember that the surah was revealed in Mecca. So what does it mean to believe? It means to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as one and only, to believe in His angels, to believe in the books, to believe in the prophets, and to believe in the messengers, and to believe in the akhirah, to believe in the judgment day. So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us next, فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ بَعْدُ بِالدِّينِ. So why? What causes you to deny that day? That day when the path will be made clear, when people will be separated to the lowest of the low, meaning the people will be separated into who goes into Jahannam and who goes into Jannah, who did good deeds and gets higher and higher and elevated. So in Jahannam, you go lower and lower based on how many sins and bad things that we did. And in Jannah, we go higher and higher based on all the good deeds that we did. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us, what causes you to disbelieve in that? If you just believed in it, you would know the importance of every single good deed that you do that would get you higher and higher. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks this question at the end. أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِأَحْكَمِ الْحَاكِمِينَ. Is not Allah the most just of all judges? Isn't He the most wise? Doesn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing? Does He not know the purpose of this life? And does He not know the best? Who is the lowest and who is the highest? Because really good deeds and iman are something inside. We all can see the good forms that we have outside, but who truly knows what we have inside and all the good deeds that we do? Because not a single deed will go to waste, and every single deed that we do will get rewarded for. But also we have to remember that every single bad thing that we do is also getting recorded unless we seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah is asking, is Allah not the best of judges? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows exactly what we did, exactly what our intention was, and we are going to stand in front of Him one day and answer for the way that we lived our lives. And so the response to this ayah, Bala, yes, Allah is the best judges. Because Allah is asking, He already knows. And we reply, yes, of course, Bala. وَأَنَا ذَلِكَ مِنَ الشَّاهِدِينَ. And we are witnesses to this. Allah is the best of judges, and we know this. So I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the highest people of Jannah who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do good deeds and make every single deed count. And that's what makes you beautiful, and that's what makes you higher, all the good that you do. So I pray that all of us continue to do good. And until next time, Jazakallahu khair for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see the other Tafsir series videos too. Jazakallahu khair.